Top of the top. Y'all hear me clearly? Hold up. I don't know. Every time I be about to light up, look, everything going perfect. Having this audio situation. Hold up. Y'all hear me clearly? Let me know if y'all hear me. All right, I got it. Now, once again, I gotta go live from the phone. Now, I got the laptop running, but my mic ain't working. So here we go. Here we go. I've been up since this morning. Shit is loaded. We got a lot to talk about. I don't know, y'all. This is just how it goes sometimes, man. But I'm gonna have to rock off this phone. But yeah, man. I don't got time. I was trying to get the mic right in the middle. I can't do it in the middle of the show. So we up. I'm here. Look, it's gonna be lit. Trust me, because there's a lot to talk about. Now, like I said, sometimes I don't know what it is. Sometimes it just go like that. I got everything ready. I'm ready to go. Ready. I've been up since 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. All of a sudden, I got audio problems. So anyway, we're gonna get into it. Y'all just be patient. All right, because I was already ready. But I got to get back right. Don't say I got to get back right. And I'm going to be turning up because we have a lot to talk about. I'm going to be chilling, though. We're going to be chilling because we got a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking about the revenge of Diddy. We're going to look at what the public's saying. We just going to look at a lot. Yeah, we're going to look at a lot. Also, everybody that been in tune, there's going to be an update today. Everything that's been going on. Everything I spoke about, we've been talking about, it's all starting to heat back up now. Yeah. So anyway, shout out to the replay game. Shout out to everybody that's up, man. I'm live on the phone once again. This how the shit go, man. This how it go, but it don't stop nothing. If I was professional, I would have had to shut it down because I got to get the mic right. But like I said, around here everything organic, so sometimes stuff happens. All right. Let's go. Y'all waited long enough. Let's go. Shout out to everybody. I'm going to holler at y'all throughout this show. Straight up. All right. Nah, it's not that. I've been dealing with some other stuff, y'all. So, yeah, a lot of stuff I just can't explain. I don't be trying to tell everything. So, yeah. I had stuff to do yesterday, and I ain't have time to double check my audio back. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's it. We're going to get into it. So, anyway, we up. Now, Diddy is not facing life. We're going to look at it, y'all. We're going to look at it. It's a lot, man. All right. Is Jay-Z next? That's the question. Now we got to go back to day one because there was a lot said throughout these months. First, I said if Diddy get locked up, I'm going to do the Diddy dance. Somebody seen that. Somebody said that yesterday. I also said what? Man, I ain't doing no dance to that fool in jail for real. He might not even get no jail time. Then what I said, as we went on, I said, look, man, I don't know what's going to happen. But I know one thing, this thing ain't heated up. What's up, LA Slim? Guess what else happened this week due to all the distractions? Y'all remember Jay-Z had a lawsuit on Tony BUZBEE when he tried to silence Tony BUZBEE? Thank you, Al. Well, the case that Jay-Z had against Tony BUZBEE is thrown out of court. They threw it out. Get out of here. That's right. I don't know, y'all, but it looked to me like it's about to be all eyes on Jay-Z in a minute. That's what it's starting to look like. Even though we spoke about all this, I said, don't be surprised if Beyonce and them put on a stunt. And when it's all said and done, Jay-Z gonna go down. Because we're gonna look at a lot today. Only way Beyonce could bring her career back 3 times harder is if she divorced Jay-Z. We spoke about this. Thank you very much. If she divorced Jay-Z, meaning, as of now, her career is over. She's in the trash. But if she divorces Jay-Z, she can get away from a lot of this stuff. And she could say, he made me do it. But we're going to go back into a lot of stuff that was said. I'm going to bring y'all up to date on a lot of the AI stuff that's going on. So once again, for the people that work for Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm just here to tell you today, whatever work you call yourself doing, it ain't working. It ain't going to work. I already told you. They've been trying to cover up so much dirt for 6 months. They've been trying to play this role like they A-OK. But today we're gonna look at what's really been said about them. Yes, we're gonna look at what's been being said about Jay-Z and Beyonce. We're gonna look at the reaction from the Diddy trial, and we're gonna look at some other stuff. Like I said, man, we about to go into it. What's up? Let's go. Because I saw some stuff yesterday. I was tripping. That's right. They were screaming out free Diddy yesterday. It was a celebration, y'all. It was a celebration. But you know who loved to celebrate failure? Y'all know that already. Y'all know that. So look, everything we spoke about on this channel, it has played out. When I said this whole case, all the freaky stuff was for y'all. We gonna look at it today. It was a celebration yesterday, y'all. I don't know what for. I guess that was their Independence Day. All the freaks, Independence Day was yesterday. Y'all all free to go for now. Yeah. Other than that, man, I told you I'm not them. So I laugh at all this stuff. But I tell you what, man, there was some embarrassing stuff going down outside that courtroom yesterday. A woman was doing a new dance, y'all. It's a new dance, the baby all dance. That's right. One of y'all fucking sisters, cousin, aunt, whoever she is, one of y'all family members was outside the courtroom, damn near butt naked, drenched in baby oil, doing a baby oil dance. Can't make it up. What up, punches? Who's out there rubbing baby oil all over themselves? Let's go. Yeah, excuse me. I'm live. I gotta be live on the phone, man. All right, we still live though. I wasn't gonna stop and restart. Nah, I'm not doing that. Anyway, man, we got a lot to talk about today. Told y'all that stuff with smoke and mirrors up front. Their whole agenda was to keep people asleep. They didn't want you to know they lost power, but now today you're gonna get it clear. Once again, this whole shit is freaky and weird. But I gotta keep it real. I gotta show you what the public's saying. This what they saying. Let's go. They talking dirt. They talking bad on Gene, man. Talking about this NIWGA better flee the country before Diddy come home. So you got people talking smoke, but the main thing we're gonna look at is when I said you're gonna see it with your own eyes, because it's a lot of y'all, right? You finally gonna see with your own eyes who's into this behavior. Because remember, it's a certain amount of people. It's a lot of people that's into this behavior. And they are showing their true colors. I kept telling you, this case was bigger than Diddy. It's a judgment on Diddy and all y'all. Because this is how y'all get down. It is proven facts. It was a celebration for Diddy yesterday. Question is, what was the celebration for? Let's go. You're going to see it with your own eyes. Huh? Let's go. Diddy is set to be sentenced on Friday, October 3rd and 10 a.m. At 10 a.m., October 3rd. He faces what? How much time he going to get? Also, do not forget, next year, p.diddy is going to court for Tupac. And his defense is Diddy gave him half the money. Gave him the money, something like that. So here we go. He's not out of trouble yet. But he is set to be sentenced on October 3rd at 10 a.m. He faces from 0 jail probation to 20 years behind bars. So here you have it. Here you have it, y'all. All right? But like I said, we all know it ain't over. What else I said? Something I said about, I learned, if I didn't learn nothing from this case, I told y'all, if I ain't learned nothing, I learned you cannot count the diddle out. He always got a joker card. Some kind of way. But I also said something that I saw yesterday, and to me, this is what it's all about. This is all about him. Like I said, this is about the tormenting of the celebrities, his friends, the industry, everybody in that pyramid, Everybody in black entertainment, this was to chastise them. That is still my #1 opinion, because they are the most willing participants. When they wanted us to know about all these dildos and baby on Astroglide, that was to torment all of the men celebrities. It was to torment all of them. The whole tormenting is Diddy coming home? Is he not? When I say stuff like, yo, they wanted this case to be over with, they wanted Diddy to be gone so they can go back to their life. But as long as this case lingers, they can't go back on with their life, because you never know what Diddy got. So I'm going to say this again, what this case is all about. The truth is, this case is only about people who get abused and people who abuse people. Those are the two people that will face all the trauma from this charge, from this case, from this trial. All this news is for y'all. People that been abused and people that do the abusing. So let me make it clear. I don't abuse people and I don't get abused. So guess what? This case means nothing to me. Why do you think I've been joking the whole time? Not on the victims. I've been joking on all the willing participants, because they're not victims. That's right. But this whole thing is to traumatize. And not only that, it's not just to traumatize. This case is also a very good thing you can use for surveillance. You can use this for public opinion. When you can see a man accused of so much nasty stuff, foul, disgusting stuff, and then you see how some people would cheer him on. Didn't I tell you I don't have no size in this? I got to keep repeating stuff that people don't, I said it's going to go back and forth. It's going to swing. It's going to go this way. It's going to go that way. Why are some people so pro? You're always so pro, right? You're so hard to go hard for everything, but you still got nothing. So ain't no way in hell I would ever co-sign a man like that. Ain't no way in hell I would ever stop my mouth say free that man. Like I said, I don't got to want him to go to jail. I don't got to want him free neither. You see how simple that is? No, you're going to pick one. Your life is picking. So you're going to pick a Geppetto. You're going to pick a dirty man. You're going to pick an abuser. Why? Because most of y'all are abusers. That's right. Most of y'all are jack-off artists. See the story of Diddy jacking off, watching people? That's what you do. You're a jack-off guy. You like people like that. That's right. That's right. A lot of y'all are willing participants. You love it. A lot of y'all hate women. You love it. You love this whole thing. You love to see them free. Come on. Salute yourself. Just understand. People been watching y'all. People been studying y'all. So if nobody feels sorry for y'all, don't worry about that part. Because all you got to know is he's in jail. You still out here. What you going to do? Huh? Because a lot of y'all are exposed. Diddy is set to be sentenced on Friday. Let's go. Now, once again, we know they're only concerned with their public opinion. Jay-Z and Beyonce have been trying to keep their image squeaky clean the whole time Jay-Z been in trouble. The whole time Diddy been in trouble. We also know Jay-Z made a point to tell his lawyers that he don't hang with, he don't rock with Diddy like that. They just cool at events. Even though Diddy put his ass under the wing in 97, he told a straight statement that he has nothing to do with this guy. So people like me and others feel like the revenge of Diddy is going to be very nasty. That's right. They've been trying to keep a squeaky clean image, but somehow people have been telling me leaks, giving me the truth. And when I use my own eyes, they have been catching nothing but hell since he been in jail. Since Diddy been in jail, I've saw their worst news ever. Now let's look at them reaching for new news. I'm sorry, I got to keep it real. Look, Beyonce's new $1 million earrings. Wow, they are huge and sparkly. I'm finally showing you the news they've been making up on themselves for 10 years plus. We're going to buy a house for publicity. They lost a $200 Diddy deal. What happened after that, y'all? Jay-Z and Beyonce bought a $200 million mansion. I told you, the media games don't work. Shit is real. They posting about some $1 million earrings she bought, and people out here broke and starving. Nobody care about no earrings sparkly. No, we want to know about that cable that popped and who sabotaged your ass at that concert the other day. And then we want to know about how did that robot spill that lick on you, and why the hell you wasn't selling no tickets? And why was they selling your tickets? That's what we want to know, Beyonce. When you gonna give us an interview? When you gonna give us an interview? Out your mouth, talk. We don't care about no sparkly earrings, but guess what? When you're shitting on black people, you just tell them you got $1 million pair of earrings. Fuck them. But guess what? It don't work. Now you're finally getting to see with your own eyes. They've been using media control for so long, but I kept telling them, people not stupid no more. Everybody see through this. Now look, check it out. Y'all know the biggest news smoking is this, because they always knew. See, when I went into the whole thing, it was this man that started some shit with Drake to take the attention off him and Diddy, because he knew if Diddy went down, he was next. Whole 24, Kendrick going at Drake, calling him a Chester. Meanwhile, all the Chesters right here. Diddy walking around 2024 the whole year. He don't go to jail to September. Next thing you know, somehow Jay-Z get accused the same year. Because what they try to put on Drake, it backfired on Drake and went to them. They try to put it on Drake. Somehow they got accused. I already told you. They accused Drake. Somehow he had to sue Tony BUZBEE. How is that? Because they're liars and they're exposed. Now, it's not me. I'm going to show you the internet going to expose them to you. Meaning, anybody who sleep. Now, excuse me, my family. Y'all know what's up. But we get new people. So when I say I get new people, I got to give updates because I'm tired of repeating myself. We ahead. I'm not going to miss out on this year talking about old stuff we spoke about already. When I told you last year, it's over for their ass. Let's go. Now you're going to see what the world's saying. I keep telling y'all going to keep trying to post this good news on them, but you're going to keep exposing yourself and your platform because it's not going to work. All right? Because while you posting about Beyonce earrings, let's look at what they still saying about them every single day. Let's go. She ruined our lives. She ruined our lives. That's what they say about them 24/7. Told you already. Where my family at? Holler at me in the chat. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? What's good? So what I'm telling you is this. This is what I've been talking about, media control. Who cares about her diamond earrings? That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Concert flopping, DIDDY'S biggest news. They still think they're going to override the news with their topics. I told you it's not going to work. See, before you can play these media games, now everything is slowed down. No, we want to know how those Levi's selling. No, we want to know why the hell that Ivy Park clothing ain't sell. We want to know. That's what we want to know. We don't care about earrings. And why the hell you wearing Levi's? And why the hell was your fans selling your tickets by the 3s and by the 4s, working deals for the tickets? What the hell going on, Beyonce? But I'm going to give you a pass. Just because of your husband. That's why. All right? He's a cornball. Anybody around him going to be corny. That's going to happen. If you was with the right man, you'd be winning right now. Let's go. But this is what they said about y'all. Now, remember how we was talking about Blue Cantrell? Now, let me slow it up. Now, remember when I said every single thing we already know, heard, everything you heard about. When I was breaking it down to y'all, every single fiber of their life is being attacked, meaning anything you heard about them. Okay, I got to go through it again. You heard about Jay-Z and Blue Cantrell. Guess what? It's a series of videos on that. Thousands, hundreds. The situation with Jay-Z and Aaliyah. Whole lot of videos on that. Every department of their life. Jay-Z and R. Kelly, videos on that. No, y'all, I keep telling you how this shit is. So guess what? I didn't know it was a Blue Cantrell campaign. When I told you they all AI videos. Every single rumor about them. It is videos being made about them on every single level. Pick one. Carrie Hilson, been videos on that too. That's right. Told y'all it's a takeover. Months ago, I started the sequel called Jay-Z and Beyonce on the Run. They've been on the run. Still on the run right now. When I said they was on the run, that was before they Hollywood home got burnt down in Malibu. That was before that. When I said they was on the run, that's before the Cowboy Carter was flopping. It's a fact. They're not going to win. They're going to try to make it look like they winning, but they not winning. See, to the people they got under spell, they're going to think they winning, but they not winning. So I'm going to keep asking you media outlets. Why do y'all keep bowing down to Beyonce? She's never coming back. She's never coming back. Only way she's going to come back is she's going to have to turn on Jay-Z. That's it. Because as of now, they two peas in a pod, y'all. That's how they look at them. All right? This is what they said about them. She ruined our lives. This is what they said about them. They're criminals. That's what they said about them. They saying it's all of them. Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. But allegedly, they left Diddy out to dry. That's what they did, allegedly. When they said that Diddy helped both of them be stars, he put them both together. All right, it's proven already. All right, let's go. I'm just showing you what they saying. Diddy is set to be sentenced on Friday, October 3rd at 10 a.m. He faces 0 jail, probation to 20 years behind bars. Now, who you think is the most worried about this? Who you think? It ain't got nothing to do with no fans. Told you, man. These fake ass celebrities been playing the big game, y'all. They all in fear and scared. I asked y'all before. I said, yo, just start looking and paying attention to them. I'm gonna ask y'all again. Do they look happy? Does anybody affiliated with Diddy, Jay-Z, anybody in this game, do they really look happy or do they look like they're acting and faking? No, y'all. This is to torment them. I already told you already. Around here, you know about the Baby Oil program. You know about gangster rap. You're going to see, y'all, they've been sinking. Nobody's making music. Their content going down the drain. They're not getting no more checks. They're not getting no more money. And somehow, they're just in our face, but they're all depressed. We also got to talk about rayj, because rayj is pushing his favorite narrative of he ready to commit suicide. rayj, why don't you just do it? rayj, go buy you a pair of Nikes and just do it. All right? Stop talking about it. Every time you want to keep talking your depressing talk, because I told you, whenever they talk, it's going to be bad news, depressing news. They run the black community with dark, depressing news. And I'm sick of their ass. That's about it. People born and raised in Hollywood in mansions want to keep telling me they depressed. rayj, get you a pair of Nikes, bro. It's very simple. Check yourself, Q, and just do it. It's simple, bro. Don't keep telling us what you're going to do. Do it. It's right. They're all criminals. What they saying about them? I'm going to keep telling y'all. Every time y'all keep trying to post them, y'all shooting yourself in the foot. Because you posted one good video, you kind of posted on Beyonce. Man, it's 100 of Blue Cantrell videos alone. Man, it is so much dirt on them. Y'all, I told you it was an AI takeover. So everybody on this channel know what's up. So let's look, family. We've been watching this since November. And it didn't stop. Can you imagine how many videos been made since then? What else we know? We know it got to be big companies because they are destroying the whole black Hollywood. The same people made the videos on TD Jakes. The same ones made the videos on Tyler Perry. The same ones made the video on Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. Keep going. They making videos on Tyra Banks. God damn it, Tyra Banks. They got shit on Naomi Campbell, Oprah. And keep going. I can name them all. You tell me the name, I will tell you. They being destroyed on the internet right now. That's right. When I kept saying it's bigger than YouTube. That's why most people, they don't know. You still don't know. Because I told you, everybody on YouTube, for the most part, is down with the shit and down with them. That's why a lot of y'all don't know. That's right. Let's go. But what they said about them, she want to tell you about $1 million earrings, but then what they saying, she ruined our lives. Blue Cantrell, Carrie Hilson, they said they got something to do with Aaliyah. That's what they saying. They ain't letting it go. Nope. Let's go. Because he's the mastermind, right? Well, he's getting all the blame. It is also being said that he is more abusive than Diddy. That's right. Control. They say he's very controlling. But as a man from Brooklyn of his age, and I'm pretty sure he has low self-esteem, I'm pretty sure he been controlling that pretty lady all these years. I'm pretty sure that, because that's all he got. He also know, without Beyonce, his career would have been over. And without Beyonce, his career would have been over about 2007. He been finished. When Kanye and 50 had that beef, that war, that rap beef, remember? Jay-Z wasn't making no music then. No, he wasn't. He used Beyonce to this day. So like I said, it ain't all Beyonce's fault. Because she ain't start getting bad news till she got with that fool. But guess what? He's a devil too. So That's right. He gonna turn into something else. He gonna turn it in what he wanted to be. Cause he's a man behind the scene that pulls strings. He only address y'all on the mic. There go your grandmother. Where is he? All right? Bow down now. I'm saying it for a reason. Cause you got the proof that all this man been doing is tap dancing, running, putting a stunt, and y'all worship him like a god for real, and y'all scared of him like a god for real. That's right. So if all these months been going by, why have y'all been pushing all these lies? And why is the whole Def Jam on YouTube? Why is everybody under Jay-Z on YouTube? And why is all of these idiots still acting like this shit over? But it's not. It's just getting started. Why? How on Monday did some big news come out? Did you hear anybody talking about it? Did anybody talk about how the lawsuit Jay-Z had on Tony BUZBEE got thrown out of court? Swish. Anybody hear that? Guess who got the Trump card on Jay-Z? What's up, King Goma? What's up, Dramatic? Y'all got to excuse me once again. I got to work off the phone. All right? I had an issue right before I started. LA Slim. All right. Nobody? Okay, you heard about it? All right. You want y'all on it. That's right. Other than that, if I ask you where you saw it, no. His shit got thrown out of court. That's right, man. He don't got no leg to stand on. I also said, don't be surprised if Miss Tina knows cool with BUZBEE. Everything I said, I got to bring it back. I went into a lot of different speculations. But when I found out BUZBEE from Texas, and I know that's where Tina from, and I know Tina really been down with the whole time, I also know Tina been spying on his ass the whole time. I also broke down, yeah, they was married, but was they really married? So Tina knows there the whole time. That's right. Or was he controlling, and Tina said, you ain't control my daughter. I ain't going nowhere. Could that have been it too? Maybe. I believe so. I'm going to say it again. Y'all didn't realize that this man kept Beyonce away from all her peers for about 20 years. That whole sensation, they kept family. She was with him the whole time. He kept her in the house. I keep telling y'all. You just think of that whole 20 teens. You just think about when Lilwayne was a star. You know, that whole shit with Young Money and everybody else. Beyonce couldn't hang in Atlanta. She couldn't hang with people. She couldn't have no fun. You want to see she wasn't doing no real features. He kept her away. He kept her from the industry, man, because he was an old hater. He knew if she would have got with her peers and that young crowd, it would have crowned her, and she'd have got a new young boo and should have left his ass. He know that. But he knew that she was the trophy. I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. What else you got, bro? Take away Beyonce, what you got left? See how simple it is? What was his gimmick his whole career? Money. How he make people bow down? Money. But do we got proof he got that money? Nope. We also know they lie about a lot. Whatever their image is, that's what they gonna lie about. That's right. You believe it. To this day, nobody still has proof they got 3 billion. But one question I got, how the hell they got 3 billion altogether, but they the main ones working their ass off and lying? Huh? Why they working their ass off and lying? That's the question, y'all. Let's go. We just getting started. Because yesterday, when I saw this, I was crying my ass off. Yes, I was. This shit was hilarious. Man, oh man. This shit was hilarious. The whole trial, we saw cartoon characters, y'all. That shit was hilarious. People getting mad doing content on cartoon characters, bro. You effed up, Jay. Did what they said about y'all. Did what they said, bro. These all the shit been made on them. Been made on them. Giving us all a clue. Huh? It was said that allegedly that shit was it's look, it is said that that day when Jay-Z went in the room, it was J-Lo and Diddy, which will make it 2 witnesses. We don't know if Jay-Z sent that accuser a bag real quick. We don't know that. All I'm saying is this. It was other people there that day. It was also said that Beyonce was there that day he went in the room because it was an event. And it was said that Diddy took his ass to the back and J-Lo as the witness. That's what was said. But just because this Tony BUZBEE stuff happened, I told you, that shit don't mean nothing. That's smoke screens. Because somehow every time his name is mentioned, it got to do with somebody not good. All right? So it's not a coincidence. The week before Diddy gets his day in court, Roc Nation start taking bullets. Pop, pop, pop. Don't forget, y'all, Roc Nation is under full watch. All eyes on Roc Nation and Jay-Z right now, y'all. All eyes on them. FatJoe just got a lawsuit. He is signed to Jay-Z. Or should I say he signed to Roc Nation management. Roc Nation on the fire, either way. Desiree Perez got a lawsuit on her, the CEO, the president. FatJoe signed to the label, lawsuit on him. The boss, his lawsuit on BUZBEE, throw it out. It ain't looking too good for Jay. Told you this shit is chess. It ain't over yet. That's right. No, I also said from the beginning, what we say, y'all? Don't be surprised if all this is the smoke screen to take Jay-Z down. All right? Even when I went as far as back and going to finding out that what? These two guys actually got two different political parties. They're not with the same political party. And when I figured that out, I said, uh-oh, somebody's ass might be grass. Let's go. Let's go. Courtroom chaos. P.Diddy fan covered in baby oil. Dances in the street in her underwear after rap mogul is cleared of most charges in sex trafficking trial. So you let your cousin go out there. What the hell is wrong with her? I told you, man. I finally get to explain and show it to y'all. This whole case was about, you see that woman's skin color, that baby oil? Yeah, you know about sexyyred? Well, that's dirty blue. All right, that's dirty right there. All right, that's ugly blue. Yeah, sexyyred and ugly blue. That's ugly blue right there. What else I said? They'd not tell you somehow, some kind of way, New York end up being the most clowns. Here's the proof. Now, let's go again. Let's slow it down. I told you this is not just about Diddy. This is about Diddy and everybody that looks up to him. Because the underground secret has been for years that y'all are all freaks anyway. Y'all are freaks. There's no such thing as abusing y'all because y'all love abuse. You sign up for abuse. Your ass been abused for hundreds of years and you love the shit. All right? You can tell your parents you've been abused. They ain't going to do shit. All right? You know it already. You guys are the #1 face of abuse, freaks, and nasty. That's why y'all the only ones that didn't get mad. Y'all the only ones that didn't say lock his ass up. So they don't got to lock him up. Let him go. So what? They love him. Also said what? When he's finished, when he's released, he's going back to y'all anyway. Same thing they did OJ. Because to you it was a victory. But to a particular people, this shit was shame. Hellified shame. Because around the world, they watching y'all, Craig. And now guess what they seen? They seen y'all goddamn cousin, y'all dancing in baby all outside the court like she's a goddamn lunatic, a savage, and a weirdo. Now, magically, I just finished showing y'all the other day the whole meaning of colored wigs mean what? They freaks. It mean what? They freaky ass goats. That's right. Go to Instagram. Who you gonna see doing the most freaky shit? Sign on X. Who gonna be doing the most freaky shit? Facebook. Who does the most freaky shit? Well, since y'all so happy, guess what? You are now the face of certified freaks. That's right. Weirdos and sexual deviants. That's who y'all are. So the word is, you stay away from them people. When you go to that country, you stay away from their ass. When you see them, you keep it moving. Because they freaks, they're nasty, and they're weirdos. One thing this Diddy trial showed me, I know for a fact, I'm not rocking with nobody like that. I'm telling you right now, I told y'all already, I'm for real. All right? I don't fuck with them at all. Hell no. I'm telling you, the rope has been cut. That's it. That's it. So, y'all, who always celebrating failure? What the hell is the celebration about? Was she paid to do this? Who the hell in New York City gonna be outside a courtroom about to get butt naked, dripping in baby oil? That's dirty blue. That's blue. Ugly blue. You see this shit? A clown, bro. A straight clown. A clown. No, y'all. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But this is who they are, y'all. Let's go. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Huh? You ain't seen nothing yet. So, it's a celebration, y'all. So today, right? Remember the code, y'all. It ain't what they say, it's what they don't say. So now you got all the proof of what's going on. Now I'm going to show you in detail. See, if you was a pedo, you don't want to see another pedo go to jail. Not saying Diddy's a pedo. If you was a rapist, you don't want to see another man go to jail for rape. You are who you like, you are who you watch. That's why I said, everybody that went in Diddy defense, just listen to him. Anybody that didn't go against Diddy, just listen to him. All right, that's it. I slayed his ass 2024. I slayed his ass the whole 2024, Johnny come lately. I slayed his ass since last year. I've been slaying his ass. I was slaying Diddy when he was walking around this bitch. What about everybody else? They just started talking about it when it was a topic, right? But they still ain't talking about shit because it's a behavior of the industry. And this is what they do. This is what they into. They're perverts. Now, here's the proof. Let's go. Let's go. Because it wasn't just Dirty Blue dancing and Baby All. Let's see all the Diddy supporters, huh? Because it's a race of Diddy supporters. They call black folk. That's right. Let's look at black folks supporting Diddy. Let's go. A freako is not a Rico. That's a man for the Nation of Islam. Do you see that? A freako is not a Rico. Wow. I'm done with them people, man. They better have come out. Yo, C19 still exists for me. 6 feet of distance. That's right. 6 feet distance. That's how that's going to stay. It's going to stay like that. Weirdos. Look at this, y'all. Nation of Islam. Muslim brother. Even though they're all fake Muslims. Even though they can't speak Arabic. Even though they still shop at corner stores where Arabs sell beer, all of that. That's right. They're a joke. A freako is not a Rico. But I tell y'all, it's a little bit of Diddy in everybody. It's a little bit of Diddy in everybody, especially from a certain generation. But we know about the generation of freaks. That's right. Hey, man, I also know, I forgot the religion, but it's one of these beliefs that something where they say you're supposed to get with a woman half your age plus 7. And there's some other stuff where they say something about a man was with a woman. He was a great man, but he was with a young lady and she was 30. It's something I forgot. All I know is, anyway, can you now see it now? What if I told you a lot of dirty people hide under that? You forget you could turn Muslim when you go to jail, right? You can go to jail for some horrific shit, come out a Muslim. You know that, right? No, you could be a freak before you turn a Muslim too and just always be a freak. And ain't no such thing as a black Muslim. All black Muslims are fake. I'm just going to be real with y'all. It's 2025, bro. I was dealing with that shit as a kid. That shit is fake. It's right. It's right, brother. You can't speak if you can't speak no Arabic, pack it up, bro. Oh, I forgot. Y'all Muslim under the American version of the Quran. A freako is not a Rico, but that's most of y'all. All right, you get it? I told you already. Everybody with a certain behavior, you just watch the religion they're gonna claim. That's all you gotta do. You get it? It's all out the bag. Don't just put it on Dirty Blue. You put it on this man in his bow tie and his suit too. Huh? Because he said a freako is not a Rico. But look what everybody else talking about. Bingo. I told you already. What he's saying. Hey, man, screwing each other, ain't nothing wrong with that. If we like dildos, we like dildos. Astroglide. We like, so what? Well, you're right about that. Thing is, I don't fuck with y'all. That's it. Hey, I don't fuck with none of y'all. So, hey, have fun, folks. I been gave my disclaimer. No, I am not black. I'm not one of them at all. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Even though I know more about that stuff than all of them. That's right. That's what they say, y'all. A freako is not a Rico. So what you see with this t-shirt, they all admit he's a freak and acknowledge he's a freak. But when you come from the era of freaks is normal, you got your proof. So Generation Z, when everybody try to make it like y'all was this generation of all these new people, like y'all weirdos and y'all so you get it, y'all? They try to make it like Generation Z, oh, they all in the pocketbooks, and I don't know why these young men look like that. And I don't meanwhile, y'all, they the first ones is doing it. You got your proof now. See, Generation Z ain't say no shit like that. A freako is not a Rico. No, y'all telling on yourself. Mind you, he supposed to be Nation of Islam. If I was Nation of Islam, I'd have quit today. I'd have been quit. That's right. But yeah, let's go. I'm gonna show you what the world said about them. I'm showing you both sides. I'm showing you everybody proud to support Diddy. Everybody proud of this shit. And then I'm gonna show you the real world, as I always do. I'm gonna show you the fake ass black world, nigga news, broken clock, Johnny come lately, idiot. Then I'm gonna show you the real shit. That's right. Every day I say I ain't gonna say this shit, but I gotta go there. Let's go. Because what they said about y'all. A freako is not a Rico. The baby on king, Diddy, he won. The baby on king. Everybody know already. The baby on king. He not getting life, y'all. So Meek Mill straight. Meek Mill didn't go against Diddy. He gonna be all right. Meanwhile, what's gonna happen to the rest of them? Because remember, a freako is not a Rico, which means they were all willing participants. See that? Willing participant, bro. You got your clues and your proof now. That's right. The Diddy trial, like I said, was about these people, sexuality. How most of them are sexual deviants. They screw the hell out of each other, but they talk a lot of black talk. I told you, this wasn't exposure. Anybody want to fix their mouth talking that black talk? We black, we gonna do this, we all together. No, we're not. I told you this was a separation. The truth is, majority of y'all are into this shit, and that's how it's gonna stay. All right. Other than that, this Diddy trial is for y'all. This Diddy trial is for all baby y'all dildo participants, known as rappers and rap fans. This for y'all. This what y'all into. This what y'all like, right? Okay. All right. The men, you bend over, and woman, y'all stay on your knees. That's the whole science of this whole shit. Y'all gonna stay getting dragged, and y'all gonna stay gobbling nut. That's what it's about. That's y'all. Huh? Let's go. He is literally free. Congratulations. Let's go. Meanwhile, do you think Jay-Z wanted Diddy to be free? If we sat back and thought of anybody who wanted him to get that time, who you think it was? Because he knows, man. He knows, man. This shit, family, I said a while ago, they're going to say the best for last, but all this shit started. Now let's look at how simple this shit is. Diddy put him under the wing in 97. Thank you, Honey Drizzle. He signed the Def Jam, y'all. Russell Simmons, his boss. Russell Simmons on the run in Indonesia. Diddy's in jail. His two closest affiliates that taught him the game. See how close it is to Jay-Z? Another CEO of Def Jam by the name of Kevin Liles, who put Jay-Z in power, worked hand in hand with Jay-Z. Kevin Liles got a sex charge on him. See how close he get to Jay-Z? He knew this. He already know. It ain't about what I say, what nobody say. He knows he's next. Everybody else done got tapped. Everybody he be around. Get it? That's important. Harvey Weinstein, the man that gave her money for the movie Paid in Full, his ass in jail. Are you seeing the picture? Now, fam, I'm gonna ask you this, family, as a regular person, do you have 5 people accused of the same thing in jail? Do you have 4 people accused of the same thing? Do you have 3 people accused of the same thing? God damn it, do you know 2 people both accused of sex violations? Do you? Well, it's called birds with feathers flock together. It's common sense. If everybody around getting in trouble, what you think will happen to him? All right, then. Then, when you understand the main man that got the most dirt on him, it's the diddler. Because, according to the script, I'm not going to forget, it was said that Diddy and him did a lot of dirt, and Diddy made him do stuff. And it said Diddy got the tapes. We also know they still have 250 video cameras. Yes, they do. But maybe some of that going to be used against him. Because what happened? You know Fat Joe getting dealt with right now. Just so happened Fat Joe is signed to who? Rock Nation. He's in trouble. Do you see everybody around him getting hit? Pop, pop, pop. Do you see it? Let me slow it up for you. Once again, his president that runs his label, lawsuit from her own daughter. Talking about how she tried to put her own daughter in a crazy home, get her labeled as crazy, try to get her kids taken. Try to silence her own daughter. Her daughter went on national TV and exposed them. So I keep telling y'all, on YouTube, you can play around. Everybody on Jay-Z, Beyonce payroll, you ain't never getting no job. You ain't never gonna be big. His job was to control y'all ass so you'll never go against them. This is why people went to big media platforms to crush y'all. That's why Jack Pierce Morgan, Desiree daughter, NBC News. Nobody goes to YouTube. That's where that low-level shit at. That's where the niggas be at. That's right. You want some truth? You got to get it somewhere else. I said it for a reason. Because most people on YouTube, they screaming out free Diddy. That's right. What's up? What's up, everybody? Let's go. That's what they said about Gene. I know Gene be strapped. He be ready. But I'm just showing you public opinion. Here's what they think about Gene. This Negro better flee the country before Diddy come home. See that? But what you're really looking at is a Diddy supporter saying that. That's what I want y'all to see. Which means, y'all, that's why I say this was a test of morality. Remember I showed y'all the pyramid chart of society? Ethics, morals. Guess what? Y'all don't have no morals. Y'all have no morals at all. If you have no morals, that means you have no respect. Nobody has to respect you. See, people thought it was over race. No, people don't respect you because you don't got morals. People don't respect you because you don't have no principles. You don't have no culture. You have nothing but a big mouth and stupidity. That's why people are tired of y'all. Y'all expired. Fuck dinosaurs. Y'all expired. You know what that means? We're going to figure that shit out real soon. No. Rap has flipped y'all into straight perverts. 24/7, y'all just think of cocks. And that's it. That's it. Because you ain't getting no money. You just think about cocks all day. That's all y'all do. Reason why I say that because, hey, this is what they into. That's what they into, y'all. So like I said, this ain't a coincidence. Hold up. We still cooking right now. Hold up. You 1 second. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hey, man. Parental advisory, explicit content. This show is not for minors. All right? Remember I said it. Let's go. Because these are the people, if you into this, you're going to say free Diddy. You damn right. He ain't do shit. Get it? If you don't like woman or you a woman beater, bitch, you going to say free Diddy. Damn right. That's right, y'all. It's all of them. I kept saying it's all of them. Let's keep it pushing. Now, P.Diddy supporter imitates freakoff as she's doused in baby oil outside New York courtroom. Diddy supporters, a lot of them was dancing too. It was a whole lot of black people dancing. Yes, they was. Diddy supporters danced outside the courtroom with baby oil as they celebrated the former rap mogul's acquittal on 3 of 5 charges. That's right. Dirty Blue took a wig off and everything. That's right. That's right, y'all. I told you, man. New York is a joke now, y'all. I told you. That's it. It's over. It's over, y'all. They say the last shall be first and the first shall be last, right? Okay. Well, New York, you was the first. Now you're the last. But in the end, the proof is y'all were the fruitiest, like I said. But I been said what? The New York rappers were the fruitiest, y'all. I said it was the New York rappers. They brought all that fruity shit to Atlanta. I proved it already. No. Now we got the proof. New York is the home of the most down low in the closet thugs. That's right. It's already proven. New York is the home of the down low alpha males. And they went down to Georgia and down south to get with them beta males. That's right. Sorry to tell you that. Only thing I got for the Diddy trial with me doing my whole research, the same thing I got months ago, I get today. When Homeland Security came out of that man house with all that damn baby oil, 1,000 bottles and 700 dildos, I got it clear. When they told me hotel rooms had lights in it, cameras, camera lighting, they told me they found blood on walls, floors, I know what was happening. When they showed me rope, heels, and wigs, I know what he did. But he did it to men. And that's why his ass ain't in trouble. That's right. That's right. So what are we talking about? The celebration is, hey, Diddy's a freak. So all the freaks gonna celebrate. Celebrate today, you freaks. Let's go. All right? There goes his mom and them outside the court. Do you know Janice came out of court smiling and happy? That's right. She proud of her son, even though she should be ashamed. Had the power drills in the hand. That's right. We read articles, Diddy using the damn power drill. To this day, I don't know what a damn power drill is. They were using power drills on men. Because I read the article, or when that man said he had to clean up that hotel. We looked at what that man said when we went into the details of the layback mansion. Layback. Where Diddy took Meek Mill and Lil Durk at, and they found blood on sheets, blood on the ground, razor blades, cocaine, Molly. That's right. We got all the clues. Because I said we all know what? What we know, y'all? All the truth came out first. So like I said, we know what this about. So okay, he didn't beat Cassie. He didn't do nothing to nobody. What the hell was going on that Vegas mansion when that man found blood, lubricant, huh? What else he found, y'all? Razor blades. They had a girl on the table, butt naked. We know what they was into. Question is, why they supporting freaks? Now look, why your people's dancing in baby all, having baby all nigga Africa dances? This what they was doing. This why, meanwhile, them people a joke, y'all. They a straight joke. They just embarrassed all y'all. Y'all finished. You fucking finished, y'all. That's it. Let's go. I keep saying this. Ain't a racketeering or sex trafficking case. All they've proven so far is they were freaky swingers in an unhealthy relationship, which consisted of domestic violence and assault. I said that too, because that's some of the stuff in it, because it was different stuff wrapped up. It was real charges mixed in with domestic charges, mixed in with freaky stuff, and that's what it was. So I always said what? Man, there's a lot going on in this case. But the people that smart know the facts already. What else I said? Everything came out already. It wasn't nothing gonna come out in this trial anyway. That's why everybody on this channel know ain't nothing came out in that courtroom we ain't heard already. Plus we heard a whole lot didn't come out in court. Let's go. I know one thing I caught yesterday, them niggas outside that court, it was hilarious. I also know they was broke, they ain't got no money. They probably was paid to do that shit. Ain't no such thing as you having a job and you gonna put your face on camera, holding a sign saying free Diddy and go to work tomorrow. Nope. See, I told y'all didn't get it. All that protest y'all do hanging outside courtrooms, all y'all did keep proving is y'all don't have no fucking job. Y'all prove that shit every day. This is y'all job. What? Social media. That's y'all fucking life. Guess what else? That's where y'all gonna die at too. Society has moved on past y'all, guys. Right. Told you, man. Social media is now a prison for people that don't have a life. It's what it is. I'm not playing with you. Because being that I be looking at the real shit, I be seeing this shit play out, y'all. That shit is embarrassing. That's right. Why they doing this? The lawyer's supposed to come out and talk. This is what they doing. Ain't nobody with no white face dumb enough to hold no shit like that. I'm just gonna make it racial to make you mad. Same way, when I talk about 47, it's just to make you mad. That's why I do it. All right? I just try to tell y'all what's up. I told you I got nobody in this race. But I'm telling you, this shit is gonna be a lot of smoke. It's payback. Y'all payback is humiliation. That's first. Let's go. Everyone needs to apologize. This is what they posting. So you're seeing all the Diddy supporters. Meanwhile, guess what? A lot of them actually thought he was going to get out. I knew his ass wasn't going to get out. Once they said they waiting to see about bail, hell no, he ain't getting out. When you don't know the law and you stupid, you think he gonna get out. Why would they let him come out so he can torment people? Why the hell would they do that? See, y'all don't pay attention to how people telling themselves. Remember, he was supposed to be this major threat. Remember, he was supposed to be this major threat. Why the hell would they let him out when all his victims still out here? And they done testified against him. Why the hell would they let him out, y'all? Somebody's not smart, are they? Nope. Somebody's not smart. But it's normal already. So like I said, when we see Free Diddy, we know what's up. Because as of today, I'm going to say this. I want to say 70%. I know it's in the 60-some%. Majority of men is into this behavior, man. I'm just going to tell y'all what it is. That's right. So when y'all keep talking about all this stuff, how it ain't how things used to be, no, man, people got flipped. People changed. The world did not change. It's people change. It's only one people that mainly changed because they the most fucking brainwashed, all right? They are lost. The internet was a weapon to cook your fucking brain and it works, all right? That's what happened, all right? Your brain got to be cooked for you to dance and baby all outside in the street, outside the courthouse. I think if social media never came out, them people would be 10 times smarter, y'all. But sorry, let's go. Now, remember I told you about Nori, right? All right, then. All the Diddy supporters still out here. But like I said, it's not over yet. Diddy's, this whole thing with him is to torment him and all his friends. But another thing, part of it is, as long as he in jail, his friends won't make no real money. They won't. When I prove that all his friends, only reason why they have money is because Diddy and Jay-Z took care of them. That's why fatjoe was able to make it, Nori, Jim Jones, Jadakiss, a few others. It's because they looked out for them, make sure they keep jobs and gigs. Yo, you want to do this ad? I got a commercial. I got this for you. That's their job. They made sure they got money. That's the truth. But that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, being that Diddy and Jay-Z is on a run, meaning in their situation is no such, they can't invest no money. They're not stupid. They're not going to give out no jobs, knowing they might go down and need all their money to fight cases. This is what I meant by the longer Diddy's in bondage, the more the industry collapses, y'all. Because you got to remember, it's like getting back to work. It's two things. Okay, if he get his time, we get back to our work. If he's going to be free, at least we know he's going to be free. Some of us, we get back to work. But as long as he's in jail, everything is at a standstill, y'all. You got to understand the thing that's being played right now. He's also a roadblock to the industry. As long as that man is in jail, going through this shit, nobody's safe because you don't know what's next or who's next. You don't know. Everybody else, let me tell you the most torturous thing of this to the industry. Everybody that been around Diddy, thank you, Black. Everybody that been to freakoffs. There's one thing they all know for a fact. Y'all got to get this main part. They all know this man had 250 cameras taken out of his house. They also do know now he secretly recorded a lot of them. We also know what you said in his court. They took his cell phones going back to 2008. So those things I said alone, any celebrity is scared that been around him because you don't know what's next. You just don't. Like I said something before as well. I said, yo, he might get this time, and next thing you know, we just start seeing videos leaking on people. Hey, the next wave of the internet might be dirty videos leaking that come straight out that camera. If they got 250 cameras, let's just assume. All right, let's say next thing you know, a Jay-Z video leak. Or certain people at his freak-offs being recorded, and shit just start leaking. You know what I'm saying? It's possible, y'all. It's very possible. Very possible. Meaning it's not over because he got the cards. He got the Joker cards. He know everything about everybody. He can tell a whole lot. He can sell people out. And he got video camera. Yes. Let's go. So, what did I say from the beginning? I said family, all of that rap stuff, All the rappers are for the court shenanigans. I said that Kid Cudi stuff ain't about nothing. Next thing you know what happened? Kid Cudi part, throw that shit out. She ain't about nothing. Throw it out. That was for y'all fans. This what the world's saying about them though. This what the world's saying about everybody. He will continue to abuse women. He will continue to abuse his power. And one day, someone will end up seriously hurt by his actions. Unfortunately, money matters more than justice for his victims. DIDDY'S. Let's read it again. He will continue to abuse women. Now let's look at what the other people saying. A freako is not a Rico. What else they saying? Free Diddy. Now let's ask the real question. Who is the face of domestic violence? Who is the main people that go to jail for domestic violence? Hey, y'all. Hey, yo, bro. How many of y'all got domestic violence charges, bro? Never had one of those. How about you, bro? How many domestic violence charges y'all got? Hey, y'all. Hey, how many abused women shelters are there in America? Are you getting it clear now? Are you fucking getting it? No, y'all. Diddy is just the face of shit. He ain't the only one. This shit been going on for decades. And I keep telling y'all, I know it's people out here worse than Diddy. Yes, I do. So I don't know what the celebration is. The celebration in this case shows me I'm not fucking with y'all no more. Don't you niggas ever come around me. Promise you that. Right. As of now, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. And some of you women, I don't trust you neither. Y'all straight weirdos. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But for the people that saying insanity, I still love y'all. The rest of these niggas, they better stay away from me. Straight up. They come around me, a knife gonna come out. 6 feet. 6 feet. I'm not playing 6 feet. You know, 6 feet. I don't know you like that. Right. Because this is what they're about, y'all. So, why does America have the most domestic violence shelters? You got different levels. You got domestic violence shelters, and you got shelters for abused women. Meaning, you got the woman that been so much abused, they got to be in a whole nother program because they mind bad. Are you finally getting now? All right. Now, what country has the most registered sex offenders? Let's go. I also will prove to you there was no such thing as a registered sex offender list till after hip hop came out, till after rap music came out. Who are the main people on a registered sex offender? Hey, did you check your neighborhood yet? Are you scared? Are you scared? When you gonna check it? It's public information. You got a phone, you got Google. When you gonna check it? You got a lot of them in your neighborhood right now on your block. You got your next door neighbor and the people that live in your building. Right now we speak. That's right. Guess what else? Guess what the #1 job is for registered sex offenders? I work from home. Working from home. Working online. That's what they do. So when I see people say free Diddy, I get it very clear. Guess what else with registered sex offenders? A lot of them don't have jobs. Why? It's a lot of jobs you can't get when you're a registered sex offender. That's why most of them are what? Content creators. It's a fact. The gov knows this. Half the people y'all watch, bingo, it's the truth. What up, punches? What else they say we love? Saline and power drills. That's right. Hey, y'all, hey, the 4th of July special coming. Y'all know what's up. The 4th of July happy hour is coming. Y'all know what's up. Let's go. So, look. Who supports this behavior? All right, then. Let's go. Let's go. He will continue to abuse women. He will continue to abuse his power. And one day, someone will end up seriously hurt by his actions. Meanwhile, this shit had me crying yesterday. This man got his face in a damn chair, bent over under. Yo, man, when I saw this shit, yeah, this shit hilarious, y'all. This fucking Diddy cartoon is hilarious. You mean to tell me y'all was arguing over cartoon characters? Family. I just like to be stupid. Because the truth is, we still don't have no proof about none of this shit. Let's go. I'm just joking, man. I ain't joking about this part. that nigga better watch his ass. Cause now Diddy got the tools. When Kanye went to see Diddy, what they was talking about? How Jayz ain't been checking on his kids. I said, y'all, that shit is personal now. He did two things. He denied knowing Diddy. You know the scripture? He denied that man. His name ain't Jay-Z. His name Paul. He denied Diddy 3 times. 3 times. They asked him if he knew Diddy like that. He said no. He was supposed to check on Diddy kids. He said no. Did it? Then he get accused of going in the room. Diddy was right there. Allegedly, he denied that part. All right, that's 3 strikes. Now look, free Puff. Free Puff. Why? Because he like to puff. That's why. A lot of them guys with bow ties like to puff. That's right. All you got to know is, man, everybody that was anti-woman, they like to puff. That's right. Puff, puff, pass. That's right. Free Puff. Told you y'all Babylon, y'all bogus as fuck. The Nation of Islam man talking about free Puff. Even though I know the real Nation of Islam, according to the rules and regulations, supposed to treat the woman as a queen and put on a pedestal and treat her as a, you know, a prominent sister. Somehow, this Muslim man got on a free Puff button. Y'all got it now? Hopefully you're getting it. When I said it's all of them, you know what it is? All these people are the same people. They just wear different costumes. All right? They all just wear different costumes. That's all it is. They all the fucking same, y'all. Let's go. What'd he say? Free Puff, Nation of Islam. Now, Diddy going to terrorize everyone that testified against his nasty ass. The judicial system is some bull. That's what the people saying. That's what they saying. What's up, Todd Deuce? What's up, the Ray? What's up? What's up, everybody? Dramatic. Shout out to the new people. What's up? What's up, Laura? So you said right here, United States versus Sean Combs. Not guilty. Count 1. Racketeering conspiracy. My opinion, like I said, I think I threw it at y'all the other day. If that man was to get certain pressure put on him, he would have to tell on certain people. And the only way his ass to get out of some shit, you probably have to tell on some people in high places with no faces. That ain't gonna happen. All right? So I think I said that yesterday or the day before. I said, if you think about it, he's not gonna get fried. He's not getting that. He ain't gonna get fried, because if he get fried, he's a threat. Get it? All right. Count 2, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Also, don't forget, no men testified. They also gave us stories about men he abused, and a lot of men are in the lawsuits. Yes, men are in lawsuits. Transportation, engaged in prostitution, guilty. Not guilty, count 4. Sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Guilty on count 5. Transportation to engage in prostitution. So there you have it. So they say he might get like 7 years, something like that. Who knows? He goes to court October 3rd. Let's go. Now Diddy's going to terrorize everyone that testified against his nasty ass. Now this was being said when everybody thought at first he was going to come home. But see, this is why I know they check public opinion. And I know they been thought about it. It's like, yo, how we going to let him home? How we going to let him get out when all these people done testified against him? So I ain't gonna lie, I knew his ass was getting out. Let's go. Now, this is the question. What is everybody gonna do now, y'all? What are they gonna do? Because they thought Diddy was gonna get fried, but he's not. Has anybody seen Fabulous since Emily B left his ass? Yo, y'all, they are terrified. If you haven't been abused, this Diddy trial don't apply to you. If you're not an abuser, this Diddy trial does not apply to you. This whole trial was to torment abusers, to let them know, hey, you might be next, abusers. It's also to traumatize people that have been abused. To bring back all your dark memories of getting your ass whipped. and being used as a sex toy. But I told you, in certain communities, no such thing as abuse. That's what they do. In rap, when you pour 40 on a chick head in a video, that ain't abuse. What the hell is wrong with you? It's not abuse in rap. In rap, you can just touch a woman booty random. That's nothing wrong with that. That's rap. Am I lying? All right. Do that shit at a real job. Watch what happens to your ass. This is what they saying about Diddy trial. This is what they saying. What's up, Faith? Man, you telling the truth? Just sad the state of people today. Yeah. No, it's not sad, Faith. They ass just sad. That's all it is. And we not sad. Their ass is sad. That's why we say, look at them over there. That's right. They want us to be sad. But when you understand they not your fucking family, fuck their ass. Shoot at them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Meaning, keep their ass away from your house. Leave their ass alone. Watch their ass. That's it. Anyway, look. What up, D-Hog? Look. What up, D-Hog? That's right, the uncomfortable truth. So yeah, y'all, pardon me. Once again, I got to work off the phone. I ain't want to do no resets, so I got to just keep it moving. All right, let's go. Let's go. So look, everybody, look, this is what I'm saying. One hand of people, y'all gonna see it. It's people happy. Because they're the main people always celebrating failure, right? But then you're gonna see on one hand, people are pissed. People mad. I ain't gonna lie, people mad. They not mad at just Diddy and all that. People mad at the justice system. Yeah. For different reasons. So while all this going on, baby all celebrations and free Diddy. You see that white man? He ain't holding that sign. You gonna do it. And you have a cigarette in your mouth. Mind you, this national TV. National TV, y'all. So let's go. This is exactly why people don't come forward. You're telling me that a girl who was facing physical, sexual, and mental abuse among a whole plethora of things has her abuser get a not guilty verdict when she was clearly being sex trafficked during duress and coercion. Wow. Diddy. What else you see? You see women speaking out. That's a woman. Huh? That's a woman. We're going to get back to that right there. When I show you this right here, told you, man, this is a man versus woman thing. This is why I keep saying stuff like, it is a lot of men into this shit. And the secret is they get women into it. So a lot of women into this shit too. You just think Will and Jada. You think Jay-Z and Beyonce. All right? It's a lot of people into everybody in the threesomes. This is y'all alleged suspect behavior. That's right. You threesome swinger lovers. You get it? Tag team. Back again. Go to the strip club. Get you a friend. Huh? It's all of them. That's why we don't fuck with them. So look, you got to be an idiot to hold a shirt say free Diddy. But when I told you, you're going to see a pattern. The only people speaking against this is women. The question is, why? Why, y'all? Why only women speaking out? He will continue to abuse women. He will continue to abuse his power. And one day, someone will end up seriously hurt by his actions. Why only women speaking against it? Here's your proof. When I said it's a reason, what they said that these people are not only the freakiest and nastiest, they are the least people married in their 50s and 40s. They are the most people divorced in their 50s, 40s, 30s, 40s, 20s. This is why they're freaks. They're not into straight sex. They're not into one-on-one action. There ain't no such thing as that for them. They're not into getting a woman and kissing and doing all this lovely stuff. No, they about bend your ass over, bitch. That's them. They into bending shit over, men and women. That's what they do. Bend your ass over. They savages. They goats. That's right. Goats only hit shit from the back. That's them. Ain't no coincidence you got a goatee. That's right. Y'all are fucking freaks. And guess what? Everybody wiping their hands of y'all. The Diddy trial was an exposure of behavior. It was not about criminal charges. Do you get it yet? It was a public opinion of people's behavior. What they co-sign, what they like, what they into. I also showed you why Diddy was going to trial for this. I showed you so many black people being locked up for sex trafficking as we speak, by the hundreds, the 50s, roundups. This what they into. Freaking off out of hotels, selling their ass. Pick one, men, woman, trans, they all do it. That's why they all love this shit. But they all got flipped by rap and the internet and cell phones. They all got flipped, y'all. That's right. Into a bunch of what? Perverts. Perverts. They was talking about rainbows. They ain't get married yet. The real rainbow people are married or they got a partner. Huh? Real rainbow couples file taxes together. You're just freaks. You with the rainbow, but you're broke. You're a freak. That's right. That's right. All of y'all, most of y'all, is the truth. Cause it's in the Diddy trial. But what else happened? They all thought it was funny. They all thought it was funny. Now guess who the joke is on? You ain't gonna have no more content left. Ain't no more checks getting cut. And y'all whole shit been exposed. Guess what? Guess what this Diddy trial mean? You guys can never, ever in your life talk about racism no more. That's what this means. Hey guys, please don't you ever fix your face to use that black card to say anything about black. Can't talk about social injustice no more. The proof is y'all serve justice on each other. Can't talk about social justice because y'all social everyday life is freaky. I kept telling you what this about. This was to stick it to all of y'all. Y'all don't talk about racism, but that's all you talk about. You don't talk about rapism. Get it? That's what it's about. They talk all that black shit. Meanwhile, they really like black shit. That's what this about. This was a stage for all y'all to be embarrassed because you did not get mad enough at all. Y'all actually supported, saluted, and just thought this shit was regular content. Dummies. There have been rumors that he is out for revenge. Maybe he's giving Cassie, look, maybe she's giving the Cassies of the world some exit time. Meant to say he, talking about that judge. Let's say it again. There have been rumors that he is out for revenge. Maybe he's giving the Cassies of the world some exit time. Time to run. I sure as hell wouldn't want him coming out after me. All right? A lot of people know, people saying it, that Diddy gonna want some revenge. Now, we know that's just talk, but it's just showing you. You got people that think it's funny he coming home. You got people think it's a joke. And then you got people scared. Victims. This whole Diddy trial, you have not heard no compassion for victims. That's right. Cameron didn't interview no victims. He interviewed the Punisher. That's right. Yep. Because most of the men, they want to hear about that Meek story. That's right. Huh? But this y'all, right here. I told you it ain't just Diddy. Here's the proof. That ain't Diddy right there. But that bitch dancing with baby all on because they freaks. Matter of fact, when they sell their ass, they put on baby all. They're the most baby all buyers. They're the most sex sellers. That's them. That's right. Freaks. You heard about Sexyyred? Here's Dirty Blue. That's right. So in 2025, here's the proof. This who y'all are. They didn't advance, y'all. Their life was based on rap, because rap is their culture. That's right. This shit started with Africa Band Booty Scratcher. Had the young boys jacking off with Vaseline. This shit ended off with a bitch dance with baby all, and it all went down in New York. Where you think it's from? That's right. This is exactly why people don't come forward. You telling me that a girl who's facing physical, sexual, and mental abuse among a whole plethora of things has her abuser get a not guilty verdict when she was clearly being sex trafficked during duress and coercion? Wow. Meanwhile, it's a bitch outside dancing with baby all on, butt naked. Yup. All right then. No. Now also look at the American losers filming her ass. Gotta be a loser to stand there and film that bitch. See that guy with that blue shirt? That means he ain't got no fucking job. That's right. Let's go. This who y'all are, guys. Ain't nobody stop it. It was funny, right? No. Y'all just got judged in front of the world. We just got judged in front of 20 million just came in this country. The truth is, y'all are the lowest level of the human chain now. All right? And we had to put out a spectrum of all races. Just know you at the bottom. These are facts. This ain't no game. But you do got the biggest mouth. That's right. So you see Janice? Janice came out the court waving, smiling. You see how that man looking at her ass, right? That's her son. Now let's look at this other BS. Rayj talking this suicide talk. No, Rayj. Rayj around here, we know what's up with you already, bro. We know you're another willing participant. Rayj, we also know you were so broke, you actually lived with Diddy in Miami. Rayj, you actually lived in a freak-off mansion. Yes, you did. What else we know, Rayj? I want to thank you for giving us that knowledge you gave us. You told us about the booty goons. That's how I was able to do my homework and know that you was talking about Diddy and the bros. And that's when I started to been call y'all Diddy boys, because that's who y'all are. So Rayj, I know you're hurt because you've been watching your uncle get fried. I also know you're hurt because you ain't got no money and you ain't getting no more fucking checks. So when you keep talking this, you want to take yourself out. Why you don't do it, Rayj? Why you keep talking about it? Because you know you ain't going to do it. You guys just kept thinking y'all was going to bank and just keep playing with them, with those people's mind forever. All of these black celebrities are fucking depressed, y'all. They're depressed. They're miserable. They had to keep so many secrets. It's killing them now. All black celebrities got their ass kicked out of Hollywood. The ones that's left, I guess they good people, but the rest of them, they ass kicked out. Most of them live in Vegas and Atlanta and a few other places. They are not welcome in Hollywood no more like that at all, unless they're A-lister. These are facts. Rayj is still pushing this narrative. This is not the first time he did it. This is gimmick. Because they depressed, they want you to be depressed. That's what this shit is about. Y'all gonna always be in dark fucking clouds. Let's go. So, Rayj, punk, I know you like dildos, Rayj. See, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. You are depressed because you don't like women. See? That's what y'all didn't get. You hate women, but only women make you happy, even through conversation. See? When you be around a bunch of penis, your whole life gonna be like you in penitentiary. You gonna always be depressed. You gonna be upset. That's right. That's y'all. When you always gotta be in the closet and you can't walk around with your lover, you're gonna be depressed. People that's happy, that love their life, whether their sexual life is in order, their finances, and their living conditions. 9 times out of 10, those people are not depressed. You're only depressed and want to take yourself out when you hate your life. And that's a lot of y'all. It's just that you won't do it. Buy a pair of Nikes and just do it. Oh, I forgot you wear Crocs. If you miserable motherfuckers, just go buy you a pair of Nikes on a box. It's going to say, just do it. So don't keep telling me you want to take your life. You almost did it. No, nigga, I'm going to tell you, just do it. Because y'all going to keep trying to push this depressing shit. It ain't depressing. It's just depressing for Black Hollywood. Because y'all know it's over. Y'all time is up. You ain't getting no more checks. Y'all fucking 48, 50. Y'all time is up. But you don't want to accept it that y'all were being touched on as little kids. Y'all were on casting couches as little kids. We got the proof. I done proved it. Quincy Jones was behind both of y'all. He was touching on both of y'all. Yes, he was. These are facts. Allegedly, he's dead now. You had to watch Quincy die. Quincy Jones died on Diddy's birthday. But both of them are Rayj people. He been suffering because his people been dropping and dying. That's right. They are depressed. Don't let these bum-ass celebrities put their depression on you. Because the secret is, we were supposed to watch their ass drown. We were supposed to laugh at their ass to the dirt because they all sold out to take money to tell you fucking lies for 30 years straight plus. So fuck them all. That's my opinion. Why I say that? We got the proof they ain't shit. The black celebrities are the lowest of the low. They are the most embarrassing. They not respected. They didn't build shit. And they abuse their own people the most. That's why they get no respect. but they won't leave. But they're finished. They don't have no career. One Wish by Ray was 20 years ago. He was on a show Loving Hip Hop with a bitch he couldn't stay married with because he don't like pussy. That's all of them. I'm sick of their ass. Get them out of here. All of them. Let's go. Ray J opens up about suicide attempt. Where was this? Right after Diddy got elected. Arrested. This is 2 weeks after Quincy Jones died. He want to take himself out. He said that shit years ago before that. He won't stop saying it. Ray J, Nike, nigga. The word for you is Nike. Just do it. And then just Ray J, all you depressive bastards, just do it. If you hate your life, if you hate it here, why don't you just fucking do it? The internet ain't gonna save you. Nobody cares. When y'all gonna learn that? This ain't the Obama era where you just say shit on the internet, people care. Nobody cares. I gotta say it so you get it clear. I'm not with nobody, but y'all from an era, you from an era where you won't leave. And I say that because you from an era where behavior was promoted and pushed. But it's over. Life is beautiful. What's wrong with y'all? Ain't shit depressing. What you don't get? It's depressing for them. It's depressing for child abusers. It's depressing for woman abusers. It's depressing for people that's victims. Other than that, ain't no depression. So keep believing these idiots. Ain't no depression. That's right. It's only depression when your fucking life is YouTube every day. That's some depressing ass shit. It's only depressing when you don't got shit going on in life. Nobody loves you. Nobody likes you. And you ain't got shit. That's when life sucks. That's most of y'all. All right? So why don't y'all go over there? That's it. I'm just letting them know. Because everybody that's depressed, they the main ones screaming out free Diddy. Because they have nothing else. Have nothing else. Nothing else. All right? So let's go. You know, y'all, if you got your morals, principles, honor, respect, life will be all right. Those are the riches. When I say people broke, because they morally broke, they spiritually broke, meaning they ain't about shit. That's these guys. Let's look at lying ass Ray J, y'all. Let's look what this lying ass nigga said. Ray J opens up about suicidal thoughts and wearing a bulletproof vest. Ray J, who wants to take you out, bro? How many times y'all heard Ray J say the same lie? He thinks somebody want to take him out. But when you understand that Ray J thinks you're fucking dumb because you're black, he understands that he can just make up a topic and you're going to go for that shit every time. All right, we've been proved who he was. The only thing he said that was the truth was he be with the booty goons. The booty goons is the male models that Diddy was using to rape men. That's who they were. The models are also the rapists. That's who they were. That's why he told Fabulous that. Now let's look at this lying ass Negro again. Look, 2 weeks after Diddy's birthday, after Quincy Jones died, Ray J opens up about suicidal thoughts in Mexico, lying his ass off. But guess what happened around that same time? See that? Liam Payne died. People know about Liam Payne. They was even trying to say he got some of that pink stuff he died on. They was trying to say he got that from Diddy. That's when the rumor came out that Diddy was supplying Hollywood with that pink stuff. It was a rumor. It's not a fact. But just so happened, Ray J claims he wanted to commit suicide when he was in Mexico. Kind of find out, they say Liam Payne committed suicide, but he was in Argentina. Ray J, what the hell you talking about, Ray J? Ray J, did you do something to Liam Payne, boy? What the hell are you talking about when you was in Mexico? Told you, y'all talk too much. You need to shut up. Because this man right here he took his own life for real in South America. Now, October 16th, approximately a month later, November 18th, Ray J opens up about a suicide attempt in Mexico. Fool, why are you trying to use Liam Payne news for sympathy? Or Ray J, did they send you to go do it? Hey, Ray J, guess what? Guess what they said about you too, bro? Hey, Ray J, they said, I don't believe it, but look what they said about you. They said that Wendy Williams was doing real good until you paid her a visit. They say she went with you on a lunch break. Y'all went out in Manhattan for lunch. walking around the city doing a whole lot of shit. They said, next thing you know, Rayj, she was cooked after that. Hey, Rayj, they also said the same thing about you with Whitney. They said Whitney was good. And they said, somebody said they saw you leaving her hotel, nigga. I don't believe none of it, though, but that's what they said about you, Rayj. I already told you, Rayj, if you was smart, you would shut up and get low. But you won't listen, right? Rayj, you might be next. That's right. They put your name with Wendy. They put your name with Whitney. Is that why you want to take your life, Rayj? Are you guilty? What's going on, bro? What the hell is wrong with you? Why you want to take your life, bro? I thought you grew up a Hollywood boy. Huh? Or it's because when you were young, you got fondled a lot. And now there's nobody to give you a job. Sorry, Rayj. Sorry. Let's go. Because Liam Payne took his own life, y'all. So why the hell was Rayj saying he want to take his own life? And he said this a month after he did it for real. And now I'm showing you he's still saying the shit. Rayj fans worry. What I kept saying, nobody cares about them except for who? They stupid ass fans. Only people keeping Jay-Z alive is stupid ass fans. Only people keeping Rayj, Beyonce, all of them, they stupid ass fans. Why? When you're a fan that ain't got no fucking life, you're gonna keep looking up the shit. No, the truth is this, y'all. People that don't have no life, they had to live through the celebrities, man. Because remember, y'all, it's called fantasy land for a reason. It's the mind game they played on these people. So they knew people was never going to be shit in life. They was never going to go nowhere, never going to have shit, always be living under the poverty line. So they knew people that's poor, people that don't have education will always find entertainment through other people. See, I can't never go to no island, but I can have fun watching people go to islands. See, I'm not going to Dubai, but I can watch other people have fun in Dubai. That's y'all. See, y'all, that's why I say y'all whole life is fantasizing on shit. Now I'm talking about to tell you ain't going to do it. And on top of that, you'll fantasize so much you fucking lose reality. Because you the dumb motherfucker spend grand to go to Dubai, but you'll come back to America and be broke. That's y'all. Because you kept trying to be like celebrities. You want to be like them, look like them, act like them. Whole time, white man turn them into fucking puppets, put a goddamn arm up their ass, and they gonna do as they told and say what they gonna say. And I say that for a reason, because you are the only clowns that follow puppets. Now you're fucking done. Because the puppets getting put in the closet and you ain't got shit left. That's what's happening. DIDDY'S. All right? So Rayj, just do it. You keep talking about you want to take your own life, I'm going to challenge you on that. Do it. Other than that, shut up. Because you told us about Diddy and them booty goons. You know we like to go back to this. We have fun with this. What up, Canado? Now y'all see why they were stress eating? When I say that, the main people wanted Diddy to stay in jail was the celebrities, y'all. That has nothing to do with me. Had nothing to do with you. Like I said, if you ain't been abused and you're not an abuser, this trial has nothing to do with you. But if you down with the abuser, if you down, get it, with the man being accused, or if you a rapper and you might have did something to a groupie, they the ones scared. See, it's two things. They also got to be scared because they didn't support Diddy. Did it? Mind you, that's why I say it's certain people were supposed to support him because he looked out for them. Meaning, all they were supposed to say was, I don't get down like that. They were supposed to deny that man. Meaning, acknowledge him and deny his ass. They didn't do that. Silence is approval. They all stay silent, which means they all know. We know this already because they stayed going to Diddy's Miami house, the mansion, the freak-off mansion. So you want to tell me if Jadakiss leave New York and go to Florida, Diddy say, what's up, man? I got some stuff for you, man. Got these girls, got whatever. You gonna get down, right? Ain't no saying no. You saw from this Drink Champ video, once again, Diddy turned them Negroes into little kids. We went into all of this, but see, when I saw this really let me know the fear he put in their chest. Also, don't forget, he was talking real sexy to them, sexual. He was calling them daddy. When I saw this, I knew he was doing it all on purpose. Diddy been trying to tell us he is bisexual and he screwed half of all they ads. I also know that Diddy been controlling Jadakiss, Fabulous and Nori since those Negroes was 21 years old, 20, 19. He been controlling all of their ass. All of them. So why did y'all want me to keep thinking this fruity, bisexual, freaky man didn't do nothing to no rappers? Well, you can see it right here. Mama, that he touched on them boys, mama. You can't see that, mama? You mean to tell me, mama, you stand with this man, he touched all on them kids, and you can't see that with your own eyes? It's right in your face. He abused their ass. They was scared. Once again, let's go, y'all. Fabulous eating, no food on the plate. Nori trying to smoke a blunt with no fire. They were scared. Jadakiss on a national interview. You supposed to be under the light, camera, action, makeup. He got a hoodie on. Like he about to run out the room. They were scared, y'all. So I keep telling you, it was all these clues I've been putting together for over a year to let me know he put the fear of God in their ass. Now look at all three of them, and you think of that Astroglide, baby y'all, dildos, and you think about that rope and that Astroglide, and you also think about the machine guns and the firearms. If Diddy said you're gonna dress up, you're gonna dress up. But see, you think they gangster because you believe in fairy tales, bro. So, bro, guess what? You believe in rapping so much, bro. That's why you ain't got no girl. Guess what, bro? You ain't never had no girl. That's why you had to turn fruity anyway, bro. Women of today, they don't want no broke guy. Get it? Women of today, you got to do more to help out with a bill, bro. But most y'all love rap. That's why you ain't got shit. Get it, punk? Fabulous lost his girl over who? Diddy. He said, Fabulous, when we gonna party? After this, next thing you know, Fabulous punk ass on a yacht partying with Diddy. What year was that? 2023. Emily B said, I'm tired of his ass. That's it. Just know, most y'all like Fabulous. Your bitch gonna leave your ass. I said it. That's right. That Diddy verdict is effing crazy. F all the jurors, the judge, and the prosecutor. That's a cross-dresser. That's what they like. That's what y'all like, bro. And it's okay. But even cross-dresser ain't feeling that shit. Because even the cross-dressers get abused. If the woman get abused, what you think they do to the trans woman? Of course they get abused. And they ain't gonna be able to say nothing. That's what happens, guys. It's an abusive culture. When they tell you they like all women, that's what they talking about. They like all women. And they abuse all women too. Yes, they do. Let's go. Oh, y'all. Most of these men down with hanky-panky. That's right. Let me show you another weirdo, y'all. LeBronjames. Now, look at this, y'all. Salute to the bro. Punches. Look. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Look, check this out, y'all. Now, y'all, we around here, we know the secrets of LeBron. LeBron was in Long Island, New York, training. But he called for a nice high school student to come train with him. Here's the picture. I'm going to leave it at that. All right? We're going to leave it at that. See, LeBron, that's why you're a bum. You don't play against grown men, bro. Why you don't train against grown men? Why you mean to tell me, nigga, you got a son, he's a fucking bum. You ain't going to train with him. You call another young boy to the gym. Hey, LeBron, you looking like Diddy to me. So all y'all look the same to me, guys. All of y'all. Let's go. Hear what they said about y'all fucking auntie. All right? Why does this person look so different now? I don't know. I fucking don't know. Rest in peace, Joan Rivers. I don't know. I have no clue what the hell going on. All right? We're going to leave it at that. No, y'all, I told y'all the biggest prank was played on y'all. It's still being played out. It's still being played out. That's right. This woman was doing a new Baby All Diddy dance outside the court, y'all. She was actually doing the take that, dripping in Baby All. That's what she was doing. And on top of that, y'all, she was about to get butt naked. I think she about to take her pants off. They said, oh. She about to take her shorts off. They're like, no. This bitch took a wig off and everything, y'all. That sexy red cousin, Dirty Blue. See that? No, man. Remember, y'all all the same people, right? Remember, y'all all together, right? Well, she represents y'all race. There she go. Do y'all race right there. Y'all race was at New York courthouse being judged. They got the proof, right? It's easy, y'all. One of your family members was in court about to get life, and your other family member was outside getting butt naked. So that's the proof. That's y'all family, right? All right, then. Y'all always saying y'all the same, but here y'all fucking go. Oh, even the ones that call themselves righteous. Here they go. A freako is not a Rico. That is ask a question, y'all. Who in their right mind will hold a shirt like that? Who would do that? A freako is not a Rico. Sound like a rap to me, don't it? Told you that's who they are, y'all. They're exposed. I kept telling you this is about a certain generation, a certain era. That's what they into, y'all. Thank you very much. This guy is supposed to be down with that nation of Islam. But then I keep telling you, y'all foreigners, told you foreigners, weirdos. I'm glad I woke up from all that shit a long time ago. I'd have been a straight weirdo. Nope. Y'all weirdos, guys. You're everything but the right thing. That's why you're lost. You don't even know how stupid you look on TV. Everybody know what y'all about. They know that you're everything but here. You want to be everything you're not. You are the face of Babylon. You guys are Babylon. Don't you ever in your life fix your mouth to say somebody white is a Babylonian. That's you. You didn't know Babylonian mean black person, did you? You fucking from Babylon. Y'all fucking everything, and at the same time, you're nothing. I'm going to keep saying it. Anybody holding that, you's a fucking zero. That's who the fuck you are. Anybody outside their courtroom is a zero. But what he say? A freako is not a Rico. So the question is, why was all of this goddamn baby all stacked so nice and neat? And why was all of this shit and all these cases and crates and why was it in court if he ain't in trouble for it? Because it was to prove in court that y'all freaks. That's what that was about. The whole shit was to prove y'all freaks. It wasn't just about no damn Diddy. It was about y'all. Get it? You. Months ago, then I said, if you like the hip hop shit, I said, you better turn that shit down. I said, they think everybody with hip hop down with this shit. Not just that. They think you abusive. If they see a woman, they're going to think you a freak. I'm going to just tell you straight up. I'm not lying to you. Ladies, if you wear a certain color hair, automatically they're going to think you suck. They're going to think you get on your knees. It's certain shit now. You classified by that shit. Right. Guess what, bruh? Anybody walking around with a goatee, they might think you just like Diddy. Yup. That's what they going to think, bruh. Look at this shit, y'all. This how I know for a fact some people's life is a fucking joke. They saying free Diddy. Nigga, all you saw is a cartoon character. You ain't see shit, dummy. All right, I'ma say it because I don't care. Let's get into this real talk now. Jay-Z might be next, y'all. Even though around here, we already know that. We also felt like Diddy was a smokescreen anyway. So the question is, y'all, why everybody saying he a monster? And why did he say he don't know Diddy? Guess what? Everything has reversed on him now. That lawsuit he put on BUZBEE, thrown in the trash. But he just put a lawsuit on BUZBEE to make everybody else shut up. He put a lawsuit on BUZBEE to make y'all scared. Right. So y'all spoke about everybody on this internet on YouTube for years, but you stayed away from this Jay-Z shit, huh? Jesus, Allah, Yahweh, Zeus, Jay-Z, your God, God of the Negroes. That's him. All right? That's him. Meanwhile, people like me and others been trashing his ass. Prove it to you. He ain't nobody. Prove to you. Diddy made his ass after Big and Pac died, put him under the wing. Russell got behind him. You gonna open up for Obama. You gonna be the spokesman for 44. That's what you gonna do. But I prove to you, when Jay-Z career started, Russell Simmons was working for the Red Party. Guess who else Diddy was working for? When you saw them pictures from back in the day, nigga, that wasn't for no recent freak off. I told you Jay-Z was blue. Meanwhile, Russell and them other was red. And they made his ass be blue. And I told you already. They made his ass be blue. You're going to be a fucking mascot. Then you're going to see in 2008, he got married. They was not married before that. He is a manufactured puppet. He was a fake leader given to the black community to be a false prophet that you was going to bow down to in the last day. You took every God out your house. You put Jay-Z in it. Huh? You was taught to follow this, but you all follow that. You followed everything. Rap. You followed everything. Islamic. Everything. But now you are nothing. These are facts, Jack. That's right. When I was a kid, I thought like that. When I was a little boy, guess who still boys? Right. Oh, yeah. You can't see something in this picture, right? You see how they standing? You see that man right there with the beard. If you look next to him, it's a black man standing there. They blocked his ass out the conversation. He was standing like a fucking idiot. Right. You got nothing to do with this conversation. Grown-ups talking. Kids. All right? Go over there with them holding that sign. That's what y'all do. Told you nobody respects them. Nobody. Because they're the only generation of big-ass fucking clowns, y'all. That's it. Fucking clowns. Look up entertainers that work for fucking Hollywood, y'all. Family, I'm not stupid. Diddy got a Hollywood star. As far as I know, all this shit is acting. Wendy Williams got a Hollywood star. Huh? Free Puff. Where the hell is Fabulous at and Aaron Hall? Now, let's get back to this, y'all. All jokes aside. This is what they said about them, and it ain't gonna stop. Judge dismisses Jay-Z's extortion defamation lawsuit against Tony BUZBEE. California judge reverses course again in the case. So being that the smoke is clear, y'all, now you can see that was all smoke and mirrors. That was to shut up the content creators so you'll get off Jay-Z ass. Meanwhile, that don't mean shit. As far as we know, that person could have got paid off so fast. Huh? What are you talking about? Y'all be quick to say somebody innocent. Who cares? It's just that those be them. See, guilty people are always quick to jump to judgment. I like to let stuff play out. I told you that from the rip. I don't take sides. When people take sides, they're actually showing you who they are. Man, they always trying to set a black man up. No, bro, you just gay. Shut up. No, bro, you like penis. That's why you're saying that, bro. It's okay. Shut up. All right? Everything is not a black conspiracy because black people destroy themselves. No, y'all so dumb, nobody got to even conspire against you. You didn't figure that out yet, did you? You're going to stay getting trashed. As long as your leaders are here, as long as I see them being praised, you're going to keep getting trashed. Right. You so dumb, nobody has to conspire against you. All right? Do you understand that part? All right, then. You're going to shoot yourself every time. That's what you guys do. You are masters of that shit. Meanwhile, here's what they said about all of them. Leave him immediately. Because around here, let me bring it back. I'm tired of talking about it. We also assume that Tina Knowles and Beyonce has been conspiring against Jay-Z as well. When I went into the history, I said, yo, y'all, it looked to me like Jay-Z knew Beyonce before Jay-Z knew Beyonce. Looked like Diddy knew it first. We look at the old shit. When I said, I think they're trying to tell us something, that Diddy hit it first. I went and did homework. Diddy was around Beyonce and Tina Knowles doing Destiny Child. Diddy was controlling Jay-Z, but he didn't put him with her till 2003. After Jay-Z got ethered, after Destiny Child fell off, they got put together and became a power couple. But Tina was there the whole time. So when Suge Knight said he respect Tina, I know she go back. That's right. I been knew Tina run that shit. But I also feel like they played this game where we're going to make Jay-Z think he run this shit. And when it's all said and done, they're going to get all that fucking money. Why? She got the kids. I also know what? They damn witches. Huh? They play with that magic. And I know ain't no such thing as you leaving no witch and you ain't going to leave no witch broke. And before it's said and done, them witches going to get his ass. Why? Jay-Z's affiliation with Diddy has actually helped ruin Beyonce's career. Now, the only reason why I say that is I'm going to be fair. The truth is, Beyonce has been getting more dragged than Jay-Z, y'all. Because I told you that's how it is. He portrayed as God everybody's scared of. Why you think even Kanye and them was dragging her and the kids? Even though that punk ain't say nothing. Once again, Prodigy was calling that punk out. People not scared of him. But you're going to see the fucked up part is Beyonce has been getting dragged, y'all, for over a fucking year. I'm talking about dragged so much. And the main reason why she's getting dragged is because she's married to that clown, that old ass man. That's right, that nobody likes. So when I tell you all these AI videos on them, the AI videos always gonna give us the clues on what's going on behind the scenes, because these things are coming from a high place. Okay, I gotta say it again. When I kept saying that, even though Jay-Z is worth billions allegedly, the people behind taking them down are billionaires. I'll give you a hint. Somebody owns X. He's a billionaire. Also, that same man, Diddy gave him 10 million to invest in X. When you understand this whole shit is political, then I think a lot of y'all will get it. But Beyonce has been getting more blame than Jay-Z. She's been getting laughed at, trolled. She's been working her ass off, touring. That Negro ain't been doing shit. Now, when you see these clues, the main clue was given to y'all. A lot of y'all didn't get, but we got it around here. Tina Knowles said she was hacked on an Instagram post. What is this? Y'all remember when he was accused of going in the room? Somebody liked the picture of his ad. You get it? The bad news, him getting in trouble. Somebody liked it. Tina Knowles claims she was hacked. Do you believe that? I don't. I believe this shit was on purpose. Or maybe she did get hacked or somebody did it. Maybe so. But tension. Now, let me say this. The only reason why I feel like she liked the picture, because before that, I was already saying, don't be surprised if Tina's not behind taking Jay-Z ass down too. When I learned through going through all those old pictures, one of my slogans was, I think they had Jay-Z in a false reality, make him think he runs shit. I also said, I don't think Tina knows her husband ever broke up. She also admitted that recent, that she was still sleeping off with her husband, because I said it. I think they put together this whole shit to make him feel like he's in trouble, but really they watching his ass. Because I look at it like real life shit. If I get with this woman, we supposed to be together. All of a sudden, your mother always with us. After a while, I'm gonna feel like your mother watching me. I can't do shit. Your mother always around. But they didn't comprehend. Tina knows been right there with their ass over 15 years. So who really run that marriage? Huh? Who really run the kids? I got another one for you. Jay-Z's rich. Holla at me, y'all. This is the best question I'm about to ask y'all. If Jay-Z said right now today, I'm taking these kids right now, I'm picking up these kids, they come with me, and I'm leaving y'all ass, and the kids come with me. Question is, you think that shit will work on Tina? You think she gonna let that shit fly? Well, if you answer that question, then you'll know who really got the power, y'all. If you get that, you'll get who got the power, y'all. You got to get that part. If Jay-Z could pick up them kids and leave, he got the power. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, y'all. My opinion is Tina always ran that shit, y'all, because that's her baby girl. Huh? That's her baby girl. So the fact that she been there the whole time, even when they had their house in Malibu, Tina house right there. Because in her mind is, I'm not stupid, y'all. They from Texas. She's a somebody. You're not gonna have your way with my daughter like that. But I think certain shit happened. And I also went back into the what? Solange shit. Solange done with their ass. She not playing with them. I knew that years ago when it was said that when it was time for the Renaissance tour, Solange ain't want nothing to do with that shit. She ain't posted. She don't fuck with them. But I also really think it's because of Jay-Z. Because y'all forgot about that elevator shit, but you forgot they run media. So they was able to wipe it away. That was for real. They only been together because they're a power couple, a gimmick, and they need each other because the package is Jay-Z, Beyonce. That is the name. Beehive. That was a fake following. Media companies. She don't have no real supporters. Now, she do got her fans, but she ain't got no damn nation. No, because if she got a nation, it don't matter because I showed you what they saying about her. That means her and her nation going down. Because Beyonce and Jay-Z are accused of ruining lives. They are accused. It is said that the reason why Beyonce became the queen, because they strategically got everybody out the way that was her competition. Now, if you don't believe that, you just think about all the female R&B singers before she came out. You think about all the female singers during Destiny Child. You think about the ones that was around when she went solo, and then you think about the ones that's left now. Then you also think about who was her competition. I proved them, they all did the same thing. Y'all don't get it. Jay-Z destroyed all his competition. LeBronjames destroyed his competition, and all of her competition got destroyed. That's called winning by default. Jay-Z had them doing drug dealer shit. He had them doing shit from Brooklyn. When you run everybody off the block, that's how you get all the money. If all of us got the same thing, if I run y'all off, get some of y'all locked up and some of y'all taken out, then all the money is mine. I watched him do that to the industry. Get everybody out the way. Now they're the king and queen. Even though, another thing with Jay-Z, he is also one of the main rappers that didn't blow up till after he was damn near 30. See, Jay-Z is really from the Big Daddy Kane era. He really from the Rakim era. These Negroes are really from another era. They dominated my era and others. They're not from this era. They bully an era of younger people than them using street tactics. Because for her to be the queen, a lot of pretty women had to go. A lot of women that could actually sing had to go. But you're going to see the ones with the less talent, the ones left. Mary J. Blige, they always said she couldn't sing, but she did the affiliation. All they people going to be straight. Everybody else with real talent, gone. Fantasia could sing. She got shamed for not being able to read. You're going to see everybody got ran off. K. Michelle, everybody like her got ran off. Huh? Whenever it's time for Jay-Z to drop, Beyonce to drop, you better not put nothing out. They won by default. It's called they were abusing people, scaring people, getting people blackballed. Jay-Z played the radio. He paid the radio not to play your shit. Easy money. Easy. Your station, your number one station, your city, send them a nice bag. Don't ever play Blue Cantrell no more. That's right. Who else still down with their family hiding out? Foxy Brown. So let's go. Lawsuit against BUZBEE, thrown out the window because it was bogus anyway. That's right. Let's go. Now, see what I was showing y'all? This fake shit. This who he really is. Okay. So you're gonna know who they are when they're not looking at the camera. But when the camera around, they're gonna fake look. This is what they've been doing their whole life, y'all. Meanwhile, all of this shit was media hype. Here's what they saying about them, y'all. And they ain't gonna stop. Word around town is he's worse than Diddy. So the word around town is his ass next. Family, I did not know they was campaigning on them this hard. I didn't know they was bringing the Blue Cantrell shit back up. They also, you see Aaliyah right there, right? What also the pattern of Jay-Z? How much proof do you have him being a woman his age throughout the decades? While we going to the story, we got to look at some of the first females he signed. How old were they? Do we have any proof how old Rihanna really was? Why was Tierra Marie so young when he signed her? Why was Foxy Brown so young when he was with her? And why was he under Def Jam? Russell Simmons perverted ass. Even though I know the truth now that Russell Simmons put Jay-Z with Foxy Brown. Yup. They from a whole record label of sexual deviants, perverts, and pedos. That's what label they come from. Ain't that right, Nori? Nori, who cut you your first check? Russell Simmons and them. I say they cut you your biggest check. All right? That's it. When I tell you they all family, They all family. So this is why Drink Champs was started, for them to stay relevant. I told you already that Drink Champs was only for Jay-Z to promote his liquor. That's why you're going to see that Duce was on the table. The Ace of Spades. Drink Champs was for them to promote their liquor for you to drink it. What else on that table? That Ciroc. That Daddy on. Nori, we don't do commercials. You're going to be the commercial every week, call it Drink Champs. Promotion for the liquor. That's it. This is what they said about them. Worse than Diddy. This is what they said about Jay-Z, y'all. He is a monster. She needs to protect my grandkids. So, ain't none of this a fact, but I'm showing you the narrative, storyline ain't never changed for them. So now that Diddy ain't getting fried in jail, he's not getting life, they denied him already. All you got to know is up for them. But you don't got to know that part. It's already being proven to you right now. Because as we speak, his company is in a lawsuit. His company in a lawsuit right now as we speak. His artist in a lawsuit as we speak. No, what did I tell y'all? When you taking down a billionaire, it take time and it take work. They also been playing with them. The main thing in these cases, I'm not stupid. Between Diddy and Jay-Z, a lot of that money had to be tracked. A lot of money had to be tracked. These guys probably got money so like him, spread out. See, they'll do shit like, say he's accused of 13. Okay, but he got accused. Guess what he did? He started making moves. He started withdrawing money. He started calling people up. He started panicking, scrambling, and all that shit might be what? Recorded. They might already been studying his ass. I know how this shit works. But I said, it is no such thing as you just running up on a billionaire and taking them down like that. It don't work like that. It's called observation. It's called building cases. They might have to build way more shit on him. But all you got to know is this. All eyes on Jay-Z right now as we speak. Yes, it is. For many reasons. Because, okay, let's go. Last week, what? Fatjoe got accused, right? Week before that. Last week, we know for a fact they got sued. What else happened last week? This week, Beyonce almost fell out the sky at the Cowboy Carter concert. Now for this week, here's your update. Tony BUZBEE lawsuit thrown out, y'all. Jay-Z don't have a leg to stand on. That's it. So, I'm not a genius, y'all. We do not have to be that smart. Jay-Z was around Oprah and Tyler Perry. We know what happened to Tyler Perry. He's in trouble. He been tight with Diddy for 30 years. He's in trouble. Russell. I'm going to keep saying it. Harvey. Bill Cosby went to jail. Who else Jay-Z was down with that's in jail right now as we speak, y'all? Who else? Mr. R. Kelly. All right? Family, it is no such thing as being affiliated with that many sexual deviants. It's just not. So, what if we assume that maybe he might be the biggest deviant of them all, out of everybody, and he was just specialized that. He specialized at making everybody else take the blame instead of him. But what if he really is the worst? In my heart, I believe he is the worst. He's a fucking snake. Let's go. Worse than Diddy. Thank you, Honey Drizzle. What they say? So the question is, why are they making AI videos saying he's worse than Diddy? Because it's no telling what he really did. And you see they putting out secrets that he abused women. He needs to protect my grandkids. So look, pretty much how the Diddy trial went, as you seeing what they saying, y'all. You see it with your own eyes. I ain't saying I agree with it, but I'm just showing you. A lot of people don't believe that shit. They feel like that whole shit was BS. Especially when they saw this picture. Diddy smelling the seat like an ass sniffer. Didn't Charlamagne say he do that too? He said he sniffed chairs, right? Didn't they tell you so much perverted shit? Hey, y'all, how come all of them got perverted charges, then they get more views after that? Because the secret is, y'all like to watch perverts, because you a pervert. That's why. You're so thirsty for entertainment, you'll let a pervert put their Johnson in your ear and your eye. That's right. That's right. So the question is, how you think the real world look at this? If I was from another country and I saw this, what you think I'd think of this? This man put his face in a seat where everybody put their ass at. But he really was telling us that Diddy loved ass. That's right. He liked it both ways. He liked to smell it. Get it? That's what they showing me. But he's a pervert. Now look, I think that was his niece. He called his niece up. All right, baby all party outside the courthouse, y'all. Courthouse chaos. P.Diddy fan covered in baby all dances in the street in her underwear after rap mogul is cleared of most charges in sex trafficking trial. All right, y'all. Okay. Say he beat it. What was the dancing about? What made this woman dance and get butt naked and put on baby all, man? What was that about? Hold up. Diddy props his way out of accountability once again. Some script, same script, different day. All right, let's go. Well, why are they celebrating? A freako is not a Rico. I guess they proud to be freaks, right? There you have it, y'all. Now y'all know who the biggest freaks are, right? That's it. If you need some facts, just look on Instagram timeline. That's all you got to do. All right, that's all you got to do. The word rap means freak. The word rapper means porno. All right, that's it. Rap fan means you jack off, all that. That's what it means now, all right? That's what y'all are. Y'all specialize at, oh yeah, guess what else? It's coming. You heard about it, right? It's official. Any day now, it's coming. You will have to be verified to watch porn. Not just Pornhub. All porn will be verified. Get it? That's how it's about to be. Because there was a lot of minors on those porno sites that y'all watch. A lot of minors, a lot of kidnapped people. So now they're going to make it where you must be registered with your ID or verified to look at porno. And you're still going to be tracked. So if you look at porno a lot, you're going to still be labeled as a weirdo. That's how it's going down. Social credit score. That's right. They say it's so many sexual crimes, and guess who's doing the most? Guess who they say are the most sexual deviants? The most freaks. So being that you're considered to be the most freaks, they also assume you're the most rapists. They also assume that you guys are the most sex traffickers. Because they say what? They are criminals. So they putting out fake news. Beyonce new $1 million earrings. Wow, they are huge and sparkly. Y'all see that? The real shit going on, they talking about earrings. No, this is what they talking about them. She ruined our life. They're criminals. Diddy is set to be sentenced on Friday, October 3rd at 10 a.m. He faces from 0 jail, probation, to 20 years behind bars. So what else they saying? They saying that Gene better flee the country before Diddy come home. I don't think Gene's scared. But I'm just showing you public opinion. I also think, honestly, the court's not dumb, y'all. They wasn't gonna let that fool come home because they know if he come home, they would have to worry about a lot. Also, I also knew he wasn't coming home because that would mean he might be getting his money, or he get to spend some money, or go home and hide some money. There have been rumors that he is out for revenge. Maybe she's giving the Cassies of the world some exit time. I sure as hell would want him coming after me, I wouldn't want him coming after me. So they said people think Diddy won't smoke. People do forget he had 8 lawyers, y'all. So 8 lawyers is really buying your way out of some shit. It is kind of like paying your way out of some shit. Get it? It's not even about him bribing the judge. He had 8 lawyers. I said it before. I've never seen a human get fried with 8 lawyers. I never saw that. I've never seen nobody get sent to jail with 8 lawyers. I ain't never see that. People forget he had 8 lawyers. But I don't think the court wanted to be responsible for him coming home. Because if he came home, a lot of people would have been tormented. Also, y'all, this whole shit is tormenting anybody in the industry. All right, I'm gonna say it again. As long as this Diddy shit drags on, they cannot make no money. Then if I say, okay, y'all, where they gonna get money from? Who's gonna get them a check? You wouldn't be able to prove it to me. Low level shit, maybe, yeah, but nothing big. All you gotta know is since 2020, all of their millions have been dwindling down. In this game they play with the taxes they gotta pay and their expensive taste and their expensive like of stuff, it is not hard for them to go broke, y'all. They are all sinking. When I told you it's a ban on rap music, I meant they're not getting no more money, no more record deals. You're not going to sign a record deal as a rapper and get millions of dollars. That shit is not going to happen. They're not paying no producers. That's why it ain't no damn Timberland and Swiss Beats no more. They closed this era of music. They are dismantling this whole shit. Rap music and crime goes hand. That's the Diddy trial. Bad Boy Records, criminal boys. Those criminal boys gonna be on death row. The ones that don't be on death row, they're gonna be illegitimate fathers. The ones that don't go to death row, they're gonna be kids to the day they die because they ain't never gonna grow up. That's the plan. The plan was for your generation to be exposed, erased through ignorance. Everybody else got smarter. You got dumber because you're the only one that love dumb shit. Not as entertainment, not to just laugh and leave it alone. No, you live that shit. So let's prove 2025. Who is the only one still filming dumb shit, still doing shit for likes, clicks, and views, even though Facebook came out 2009, even though Instagram came out 2011, who still stuck in the world of applications doing the dumbest shit? Who is it? All right, then. You ain't got to answer. So when I said it's a little bit of Diddy and everybody, the secret is y'all perverted, y'all nasty, and y'all the ancestors of Ham, and y'all are Hamites. That's who y'all are. Freaky. All right? So on that note, we're going to get out of here. Enjoy your day. Excuse me for having to work this phone, but the show got to go on, right? I'm showing the pictures on the laptop. I had to talk on the phone because I had a situation with my mic, and I didn't want to reboot the computer because I didn't want to throw nothing off. So excuse this, y'all. But I'll tell you this. I told y'all here before. I stayed janky on purpose, so I stay under the radar. I thought nobody would pay me no mind, but it didn't work because everybody still kept focused on what I'm talking about. So what I'm telling you is, I try to keep it organic as possible. Stay under the radar. When I know a lot of people's lying to y'all, like the people that was the most professional are the people that's the most full of shit. So I say, you know what? Let me just be as janky on purpose. Let me be low level. And the people that tap in, they'll get what I'm saying. Because I don't want them to like me. I want them to hear what I'm saying. So I say that to say I kept it underground on purpose. But I'll tell you this. You will start hearing the audio, digital, and all that other shit. All right? You'll start hearing that other shit. Because like I said, the truth is, I didn't think I was going to be on this long. My plan really was like 2 years. Say everything I had to say. But I ain't going to lie, then this Diddy shit happened. So I started documenting this hip hop thing and how it relates with the culture and how all that shit was lies. And I went through at least 2 years of proving the shit. And then I told y'all, yo, my job done, y'all. I was letting y'all know I did my work. I did what I was supposed to do. Everybody lied to y'all. I told y'all the truth and gave y'all details for you to what? Research it yourself. But now, since things are changing, yes, you'll start hearing more stuff. You're going to start seeing more stuff on this channel. You will. All right. So on that note, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all hold it down. Like I said, man, when these people be gone, the world will be better. These are the people that ruined the world, y'all, and they don't want to fucking leave. This is exactly why people don't come forward. You're telling me that a girl who's facing physical, sexual, and mental abuse amongst a whole plethora of things has her abuser. I'm going to just leave it at this, y'all. Truth is, them people got abused in slavery, and they didn't know that after slavery, it was still unwritten rules where they could still get abused and still get treated like slavery. Why? They abused themselves. They didn't understand that once they became the #1 killers of themselves, nobody gives a fuck about them or what they're talking about when it comes to justice, because they can't even sustain justice amongst themselves. They can't even go nowhere. They can't go nowhere where it's fun at. We got proof from shootings at Chuck E. Cheese's to parks. They are proven to be the lowest level of humans on this planet. So therefore, they will be in a world of their own and nobody cares. All right. So let them have their fun. Let them dance and baby all. Let them have their fucking internet, because that's all they ever gonna have. And it's over. All right. I'm gonna say it this last time. While I'm saying that, I had to see this shit on TV. That shit was embarrassing. And the secret is, y'all get abused because that's y'all fucking life. Y'all parents abuse y'all. You get abused in your neighborhood. Y'all life is abuse. Y'all get abused so much you don't even know what abuse is. Your parents sell food stamps. You don't even eat properly. That's abuse. Your whole life, your family never had a fucking car. That's abuse. You always had to live with roaches. That's abuse. Huh? You tell your parents this, that, and the third, they don't listen. That's abuse. Your parents talk to you like you ain't shit. Abuse. Your whole life is abuse. Right. Nobody cares. Y'all abuse each other. Don't y'all roast each other? Don't y'all specialize at exposing each other? Don't y'all do dirt? Everything y'all do, right? So why the fuck does anybody care? That's who y'all are. Go play. That's it, y'all. Just know that. Just know that. That's what it's about. You didn't get mad at racism like you did rapism. Or vice versa. Because I'm tired of saying it. It's the truth, y'all. I've never seen people get mad at somebody getting abused or an abuser. Get it? They never get mad at abuse. Yo, enough is enough, man. This shit going too far. Nope. But guess what? That's why most of these men, you can back smack the shit out their daughter. They ain't gonna do shit or say nothing. That's right. You can kick their daughter up the ass like you kicking a field goal punt. They ain't gonna say shit. Why? These men are most of them are punks. Know what they are now? Typers. They're secretaries without a job. On that note, enjoy y'all day. Love y'all. One. We out.